Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buccaneers and the Panthers on Sunday night.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their six-year quarterback. Throwing to start the drive, Kennedy. And his first look is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. Operating from the gun, Kennedy. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. To throw on third down, Kennedy. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
On first down, McLeod. He finds McCoy.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They go with Perkins again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw. McLeod throwing middle, and it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shot from the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to have the connection to Foster.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. Seibert's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A final shot before break. McLeod. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC Divisional Round game. And it was the New York Giants who are moving on as they were able to eliminate the San Francisco 49ers. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. McLeod.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
So, sir, call there to go for it, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Throwing on 1st down. Kennedy.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Gibson here running out of the gun.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Kennedy. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. To throw on 2nd down. Kennedy. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibson.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Kennedy into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Well, Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
I would think that we all have some concern because, rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside?
Back now here on EA Sports. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw. McLeod. Touchdown, Panthers. From 8 yards out. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
So now the Bucs down by 11, 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught. Smith. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking to throw. Kennedy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He's going to let it fly.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They'll go. It's Gibson.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. That's McCoy. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Inside handoff, Perkins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 1st and goal, Perkins. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
A waste of time.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. So with that need, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl. But they have to win next week after winning this one.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.